What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today we're about to look at some HBCU freshman band camps as the 2023 season gets ready to launch.
Band and Dance, BAD, may I add. Performing Arts is a nonprofit that provides band and dance programs with
Professional video services, media team training, equipment, videography and dance classes, as well as financial literacy information for graduating seniors.
Our team is made up of experts in the field of cinematography, video editing, sound mixing, entertainment business, dancing, marketing, business management, and financial literacy.
The way we provide our service is simple. We'll go to the band or dance program,
record performances or special promos, present the program with the video, then show them exactly how we made it.
Once the project is complete, we provide the program with information about how to market the media to maximize their efforts to reach their goals.
Band and Dance Performing Arts nonprofit is classified as a 501c3 under the International Revenue Service, and all contributions are tax deductible. To find out more information about how you can donate and support these local band and dance programs, please visit our website or scan this QR code located on the screen. Link to Band and Dance Performing Arts Nonprofit Incorporated is down in the description below and in the cards at the top. Click the link. So what advice would you give to a freshman band member? I have 3 questions that I would like for all of you to answer in the comments below, and these questions will help a freshman band member. I'm talking about both kinds of freshmen. The ones who are in grade school just starting out on their grand marching band adventure, and the ones who are currently going to college for their first year as a freshman in an HBCU band. Now, I'm not a band director, and I wouldn't consider myself an marching band expert, but I can look at sound waves and instantly tell if a group, band, orchestra, or even a jazz band is in tune or not just from looking at the sound waves in my editing program. So when we all look at these great clips of the bands from our favorite videographers, we all would agree that being there in person is the best way to experience the awesomeness of an HBCU band. However, trained eyes can easily tell when a band, group, or whatever is out of tune just from looking at information on a screen. With all that said, for me, my number one thing to tell a freshman who's new to the band in general or just new to a HBCU marching band, I would tell that freshman to play in tune and with good tone. You must have good tone to play in tune. So question 1, in the comments below, if you could only give one piece of advice to an incoming freshman, what would it be? So here's question 2 for the comments below. What would you tell a freshman when they ask you,
how do we play louder?
What advice would you give a freshman to help them play louder? Put that in the comments below as question number 2. The final question I have for you band alumni or music educators deals with learning the marching band movements. We all have been there some kind of way or another. Some people were naturally good at marching, good at dancing, and they were actually pretty good at putting, everything together.
Some people were.
Some may have been good at marching but not dancing. Maybe playing but not playing and marching, or playing but definitely not playing and dancing together. It's always some area that everyone had to work on at some point. For me, I never had an issue with playing, and I wasn't bad at marching or dancing. But check this out, I was only good when those things were separate. Playing and marching? No. Playing and dancing? No. Marching and dancing? No. If you try to combine those 3 in any form or fashion, I was totally jacked up. Nevertheless, I went home every day and got into the mirror. Not the one in my bathroom, but the one in the downstairs hallway that was like long. The one where you can kind of see yourself fully before you went outside the house. Yeah, those mirrors. I got in front of those and started marching back and forth, dancing, playing and marching, basically doing everything so I can see myself. I didn't have a cell phone like you all have now where you can just record yourself and look over later. Nah. I had to actually do this stuff and try to look in the mirror as I'm trying to do it to see if I'm doing it right. I did that to learn how to perform all the music while I was marching and while I was playing, so I can play the music, march, and dance without any kind of problems. I did all this stuff because the band director said the day before,
if you don't know your music, you can't march and you can't play, don't bother coming back.
To an 8th grader, someone going to the 8th grade like I was, you believed it, and you believed it wholeheartedly. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot come back unless I know how to do all these things. And that night, I learned all those things and was ready to be be called out the next day, because when you get called out in band back in our day, it was the worst thing that could happen to you. It was bad, and that's just something you didn't want to do. You knew the call out was coming. It was like inevitably you're going to get called out. So you want to be the ones who get called out and execute after they get called out, because that's when the respect levels go up. Like band director says,
You play this and do that.
and that person plays whatever and marches or dances super great, and then the band's like,
Damn, they got it going on.
you want to be that person. My final question for all of you marching band experts and veterans and alumni, or whatever you want to call yourselves, what advice would you give to a freshman who has trouble playing their instrument and moving, either marching or dancing? All right, so that's it for today, everyone. What advice would you give freshmen? All these freshmen are in camp right now, preparing for the season, and the freshmen today are going to determine how great the bands are tomorrow. And we all know the 2023-2024 season is underway. A lot of stuff is happening, from ESPN choosing marching band experts to Lizzo going what? All the way to the
Boat docks in Montgomery, Alabama.
This marching band season is going to be wild. If you're ready for a great season, like and share this video and ask your friends what crazy did they do when they were a freshman? And what is your favorite freshman band camp story that involved you? Not what you've seen,
We've all seen stuff.
but when you were a freshman, what was the craziest thing that happened to you in your freshman band camp experience? Comment down below and let me know. Peace.